From Neural Newscast, this is Model Behavior, AI-focused news and analysis on the models shaping our world.
I'm Nina Park. Welcome to Model Behavior. Model Behavior examines how AI systems are built, deployed, and operated in real professional environments. Today is July 8th, 2026, and we are tracking a pivotal week for the industry's most prominent model families. OpenAI has confirmed that its GPT-5.6 model family will become available to the public this Thursday, July 9th. This announcement, reported by 9to5Mac, follows a period where the release was held back for a United States government review. The new generation introduces a specific naming convention for different capability tiers. Sol is the flagship, Terra is the balanced model for daily tasks, and Luna is the lightweight version optimized for speed and cost. This marks a shift in how the company structures its product lineup as it moves toward a global rollout.
It is a notable shift, Nina. The government review aspect is particularly striking. We saw similar friction recently when Anthropic faced export bans on its Fable and Mythos models due to cyber attack concerns. Now we see OpenAI staggering its release of GPT 5.6 at the request of the administration. I am interested in these capability tiers. By labeling them Sol, Terra, and Luna, is OpenAI simply rebranding existing compute classes, or are these distinct architectural branches that will evolve independently on their own developmental cycles?
OpenAI says these tiers can indeed advance on their own cadence, Thatcher. Sol is specifically cited for stronger agentic abilities in specialized fields like biology and cybersecurity. But they aren't the only ones moving this week. According to Business Insider, Elon Musk announced that SpaceX AI will launch Grok 4.5 in the coming days. Musk is describing it as an Opus-class model, which is a direct nod to Anthropic's top-tier Claude models, but he claims it will be faster and more token-efficient.
The timing is hardly a coincidence. Musk and Sam Altman have been in a long legal battle, and every time OpenAI makes a move, SpaceX AI follows with a counter-announcement. What stands out to me here is the focus on efficiency. Both companies are now marketing speed and affordability as much as raw intelligence. We're even seeing Google prepare Gemini 3.5 for later this month. It feels like the industry is pivoting from pure capability to the economics of deployment.
The economics are certainly moving quickly. A new report from TechCrunch highlights that AI startups are seeing their revenue growth not just continue, but accelerate. Anthropic, for example, reported it crossed a $47 billion revenue run rate in late May. That is a massive jump from the $30 million rate it reported just 2 months prior. We're seeing these flywheel effects where startups hit major milestones in shorter and shorter timeframes.
We should be careful with those numbers, Nina. The TechCrunch report correctly points out that these companies are using very different metrics. Some report annualized recurring revenue, or ARR, while others use committed ARR from contracts not yet billed, or simple run rates based on the most recent month. For instance, Mercor announced it hit a $2 billion gross annualized revenue rate in June, just 4 months after hitting its first billion. That is staggering, but as an analyst, I want to know if that growth is sustainable.
That is a fair push, Thatcher. However, the growth isn't limited to the model makers. Sierra, which builds customer service agents, added its second $100 million in ARR in just 2 quarters, compared to the 7 quarters it took for the first $100 million. Even Glean grew from $200 million to $300 million in ARR in only 6 months. It suggests that the enterprise market is moving beyond the pilot phase and into full-scale production.
And it isn't just the AI native startups. The report mentions Gusto, the HR tech firm, which surpassed $1 billion in trailing 12-month revenue. Then there is Clio, the legal software provider, which hit $500 million in ARR recently after embedding AI last year. This shows that the supercharged growth is happening for legacy players too. If companies like Clio can double their revenue in roughly a year by adding an AI layer, that changes the valuation math for the entire software as a service sector.
It certainly seems the revenue acceleration is real, even if the accounting methods vary. As GPT 5.6 and Grok 4.5 hit the market this week, the pressure will be on to see if these new models can maintain that financial momentum. Thank you for listening to Model Behavior. Visit mb.neuralnewscast.com for more information. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Model Behavior on Neural Newscast, examining the systems behind the story.